Let's talk about the Dodgers starting pitching depth now going into 2024. Now that Yoshinobu Yamamoto's been signed, Tyler Glasnow's been traded for and extended, Walker Buehler's back, and then we have Bobby Miller and Emmett Sheehan. Their stuff as a big five is amazing. They have the quote best stuff in baseball, stuff plus in baseball. And that was before they had Yamamoto. They were way ahead of everyone else. Yamamoto takes them to another level. Now the question will be, of course, is it a 5-man rotation? Is it a 6-man rotation? Is it something where we go, well, and Casey brought this up. Casey Porter last night at Dodgers Daily brought this up. Do we do kind of a mixture? Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6. It's probably going to be closer to that if they do it. But they do need to limit some innings. So how do they limit innings? You got to have more than just 5 pitchers. And so here they have more. So right now on the roster, Ryan Yarbrough, the lone left-hander. I'm ignoring people that are injured that are going to be missing at least half the year next year or are not on the team at the moment. That includes the Dodger legend Clayton Kershaw. So Yarbrough is the only left-hander. And he throws about 86 miles an hour. So he's got different stuff. He's a good swingman. He can open. He can bulk work. He can come in and get a few batters out. Yeah, he's a possibility of getting some starting pitching innings. Then Gavin Stone, who was brought up last year, he had a rough year in general. Started off rough. He was great in spring training. Started the season rough. Then the Dodgers brought him up after maybe one decent start, and he had it rough with the Dodgers. Got sent back down, got knocked around a bit. But finally in September, and even late August, he had a good start a good bulk outing against the Red Sox. And he ended the season well with OKC. So he's in the list. Then we have Michael Grove, who started a bit and relieved in the playoffs. Not sure if he's what they have planned for him, but I'm keeping him on this list. Still a young guy, still has a length that he could use. He could pitch. After that is the guy who debuted last year, pitched 2 wonderful innings, and that was it. And they got sent right back down. That is Kyle Hurt. Kyle Hurt has 5 pitches, I believe, that he can locate, and he's mastered. His stuff is out of control good. He's somebody that some people think is a reliever, some people is a bulk guy, some people is a 3 to 4 inning opener. I don't know. All I know is in 2023, he improved so frickin' much that now he is definitely a top prospect. He is somebody that 29 other teams would want to trade for. So Kyle Hurt. Next one is he was just put on the 40-man roster, and that's 27-year-old Landon Knack, who has not debuted yet in the major leagues, but he had an amazing year. He was the Dodgers' 2023 Organizational Pitcher of the Year. He has amazing control. He's a true starter, and the question is, where is he really on the list? I have him at 10. But I'm not really in that much order, but there's a lot blocking him. And like we like to say, play them or trade them. And he really doesn't belong in AAA again. Wouldn't be right. Speaking of people just added to the roster, Nick Frasso. He has amazing stuff also. It's just there's a lot of these guys have just filthy, filthy stuff. And you don't want to face them. The ball moves. They got all this stuff going on. Frasso, he mechanically wise, he looks like a right-handed Alex Wood. But he throws a lot harder, but he's all arms and legs coming at you. He is one of those that, again, every team would like. I'm not sure if he's a starter or reliever. He's had his moments in both, and I think he's done the piggybacking and all that type of stuff. But he also at the end of the year threw some longer starts. But he also had some injuries. And last but not least, former Padre shortstop. 2021 11th round draft choice. Traded to the Dodgers for the great Matt Beatty and converted to pitcher. That is River Ryan. River Ryan is, I think he's right near the 100-mile-an-hour club. Very athletic. Probably the best athlete of all these on the list. and but also probably the furthest away. He was still in the AA roster. He's not been promoted to AAA yet. That will happen this year. But that just means that, I know teams want him. He only has 2 years of full-time pitching. So getting into the the groove of working out as a pitcher is a different story. So that is, that's the list. That's 12 names to fulfill a lot of starting innings. Call it 950 innings that need to be done by starting pitch, 900-ish, 950 pitch of innings that need to be done by starters. That's averaging 5 to 6 a start. So I prefer closer to 6. If they wanted 5-man or 4-man or 5-inning or 4-inning starts, you sign Blake Snell. They have not done that. I don't think they're going to do that. So this is the list. If they do choose to get someone like a Lucas Giolito, then it adds another pitcher. But this also shows there's room possibly to make a trade. So that is our big list of starting pitching depth that I think all of them will pitch in the major leagues at some point in 2024.